Hi, my name is Pastor Hal York, and welcome to Truth in the Trenches. Today we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 23, verse 15. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart too will be glad. We've all heard the expression that no man is an island. What we do, how we live, the choices we make all have a profound impact on other people. I'm writing this sitting on a plane, a very full plane. A child is screaming in the seat behind me, kicking my seat as if they think I'm the one who made them get on the plane. Now, I felt sorry for the mom who's trying to deal with this child who was not enjoying the flight whatsoever and making sure everybody knows it. She's doing her best. The child kicking my seat, I'm not quite so empathetic towards. But remember, no man is an island, especially on an airplane in economy class with a full flight. What we do and the choices we make affect a lot of other people. But it's not just when we are crammed into the plane where this plays out. It's amplified there, obviously, but it's amplified in another area of our life too, especially the home. The father is made glad by the wise choices of his child. How we live our lives and the choices we make, even as an adult, can bring joy to parents. To watch your children grow up and become godly men and women, responsible, respectable citizens, serving the Lord in their homes and churches will thrill the heart of any Christian parent. And as the verse states, the reality for any parent to see their child doing well in life brings them, as parents, joy. Well, let's take another relationship in the family and apply this verse to that. The husband and wife. So many spouses live with unspoken sadness because of hurtful behavior in a spouse towards them, or behavior that may be destructive to the home and the family. It may be laziness. It may be irresponsible behavior. It may be bad habits, unwise choices. All of those things can eat away at the family's security and well-being. No man or woman lives on an island. What we do impacts those around us, whether we like it or not. Many seek to justify or excuse their behavior by saying they're only hurting themselves, but that is never true. However, this verse is not about negative behavior. It's about a child, a spouse, making good choices, godly choices, choices that benefit the family, choices that show a heart for God, a love for His Word, and the parent, the child, the spouse. All those affected are made glad. Obviously, the main focus of our behavior should be that it is pleasing to the Lord. But should it not also be a source of motivation to know that our behavior and the choices we make can bring joy to those who've raised us, to those who trust us, to those who are significantly impacted by our integrity, our diligence, and our desire to serve them, and by our choices show that we are putting their best interests first in our choices in life? It's a wonderful little verse in Proverbs 31:11, talking about that woman, the perfect woman, if you could call her, the ideal woman, the godly woman. But it says of her that the heart of her husband trusts in her, 31 verse 11. There's no greater character trait than that we can be trusted. This husband trusts explicitly in his wife from his heart, and the wife trusts her husband. Such realities bring great joy to a marriage, as both seek the joy and the happiness of the other. No man is an island. A 4-hour flight with someone kicking the back of your seat is annoying, but understandable if it's a 2-year-old flying in a cramped plane with nothing to do but kick the seat in front of him. He is unaware, possibly, of how his behavior is affecting the person whose seat he's kicking. He may not even realize the person can feel what he's doing. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. But as we get older and hopefully wiser, we should begin to think about how our choices and how our lives impact other people. Later on in this chapter, Solomon restates this principle. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice. He who fathers his son will be glad in him. Let your father and mother be glad. Let her who bore you rejoice. Paul in 1 Thessalonians 1:2 says, we give thanks to God always for you, making mention of you in our prayers, constantly bearing in mind your work of faith and labor of love and steadfastness of hope in our Lord Jesus Christ, in the presence of our God and Father. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart too will be glad. Implied in this verse is that a wise heart leads to a joyful life. My heart too will be glad. The child is glad and happy because of his wise choices, and the father is made glad as well by those wise choices. If the husband and wife have hearts that fear the Lord, hearts that seek after wisdom, hearts that pursue godly interests, and hearts that rejoice with the spouse God has given them. Such couples can say, our hearts too will not only be wise, our hearts also will be glad. May our lives bring gladness to those we love and to those who love us by living wisely to the glory of God and the good of others. May God bless.